Hey guys, so I'm back with another craft. It's been a few weeks. I've had this one done, but just not able to do a voice recording because my kids. So I'm making a travel pillow, and this is the front pocket here that I'm folding the top edge down. I'm going to fold it under twice and iron. This piece is a 9 by 9 inch piece, and that's just the size that I want in my pocket. You can do it smaller or bigger, or you don't even need to have a pocket. So I thought it would be a cute pocket to put some books in or something, or little toys. And so then around the other three edges, the sides and the bottom, I just turned it under once and ironed it down nice and crisp. You can do it, fold it under twice, but this is going to be stitched down to the pillow, so I didn't really think it needed to be. And so here's my little pocket piece, the cute little Mickey fabric, of course. And then for this piece, this is the main body of the pillow. And I forget the inches. I'll make sure I put it in the description box below because I lost it. The paper that I wrote it down on, I'll put it in the description. So I just wrapped it around my pillow, and then after I got around the size that I wanted is when I measured it and to write it down to share with you guys. So this is just the front panel of it that I turned under right here. And here I'm just taking the pillow and trying to see, where exactly I want it, the whole front panel to be, how long I want it. And I'm positioning, I can't talk this morning, positioning my pillow on the front so that I can sew it around. And I kind of matched it up a little bit with the front. It just kind of worked out that way. It's not perfect. I thought I had it perfect, but it's okay. I'm not selling it, and it still looks cute. So for the most part, it was lined up. And then here I forgot to stitch the top edge that I folded down twice. So I'm doing it while it's on there. And look at Mickey, he's like, oh no girl, how did you forget? So I'm just stitching it while it's on there. It still worked. But yeah, you want to stitch that first, then stitch it to the pillow. So there I'm just doing my back stitch, cutting all my threads. And so here is the front part. I just folded it under and ironed twice. And this is where the edge, the top edge where the pillow is, the pillow pocket is. And I'm gonna sew. I'm using my presser foot as a guide at the edge of the fabric. I usually do that when I'm turning it under. And this came out so cute. My son he puts it like on his arm. He's like, bye. This is great for, little road trips. If you get to go to Disney, of course, your road trip to Disney. I also made a frozen one. I'll show you in the picture at the end. So here, now I'm trying to find how I want the back to be. I already know I want it to kind of go over the pillow, so kind of like a pocket, I guess you can say, like inside, kind of like a pillowcase would be, to cover it up so it folds down. And then I turn that one under. I'm gonna turn it under, and then I iron it down. And I'm just putting it on the pillow, actual pillow form, so that I can, I'll know exactly how far down I want it under. So I'm just ironing that part down, and now I'm sewing it. Again, I love to sew. So here I am taking my pillow again. I'm just double checking, quadruple checking, just to make sure everything's right. I hate to use my seam ripper. And so I have everything exactly how I want it. And for the fabric, I like this print because it's not too large. And it's a little pillow. My pillow is, I'm not sure if I shared this, the size was a 15 by 15 inch pillow. So, of course, you want to wrap it to whatever size you want it. If you want a full size pillow. And here I just found I didn't even measure. I just turned it over and saw, you know, how low I wanted to fold it down, and then I ironed it. And I didn't have it on here, but I messed up. Don't make the same mistake that I did, and I sewed it wrong. So when you sew it, you'll see here how I have it, but I sewed it wrong. But good thing I didn't show you in the recording. So yeah, you want it like this, where the right side is going to be sticking out. It's going to be showing on the inside. So I was having it where all the wrong sides were showing, and I had that flap inside, but hopefully I didn't confuse you just now. So here I am sewing down the flaps, and that's that top part where I said the right side is going to be sticking out. I was thinking it's supposed to be in, but it's not. So I didn't show that part. I cut that part out where I messed up. So now I'm just stitching up both sides, and it's going to look like that. So now I'm turning it right side, pressing it nice and flat. Sticking my pillow in, and I was so happy at how it came out. It was so cute, and it's just a perfect size for the little ones. And then there's also bigger pillow forms for the bigger kids if you like. So see, there's a little pocket that the pillow can go in. So the white pillow is all covered up nice and perfectly. So cute. And then there's a little pocket. I don't know what I was doing, looking at the camera or something. And those little Mickey tails, I kept thinking it was a thread. So here are the handles, and you can cut your handles however long that you want. And so I'm going to sew mine, or iron mine in half, so that I can, and I'm going to put all the measurements in the link below, in the description box below, of how long my handles were. So I ironed it in the middle, then I brought the edges to that middle iron crease, just so I know. And just ironing, like I said, a billion times, it makes it nice and crisp. And then I'm going to fold that right in half. Now I'm stitching both edges, and you only have to stitch one edge if you like, but I did both just for that extra added detail, I guess you can say. I just like the way it looks. It just, I don't know, looks more professional, I guess. But however you like. If you're in a rush, you know, just sew one side, or if you don't feel like it, sew on the other side. And I like to cut all my threads. And I'm sewing 1/8 of an inch from the needle. It's very close. And now here for the handles, I just measured in from the edge 4 inches on each side. And that's how I, got it all even, the handles all even. Here I'm just making sure everything is nice and flat. So 4 inches in. And I'm going to pin everything. And I sew it down like this, and you'll see, first I'm going to sew it to where it's like pointing down to the bottom of the pillow. Do my stitches and make sure I backstitch, because I really want those handles to be nice and secure. And so here now I'm folding it up. So after I stitched it where it was pointing down, I put the handles going up, and I'm just going to sew 2 lines. And you can do a square, and then like with the X in the middle, That's what a lot of like professional bags have. I guess it's for extra stability to really make sure that those handles do not fall off, but I didn't do the little X. I did just 2 stitches. So this should be nice and secure. And it's not, it's a little kid, so they won't be too rough with it. And then here I am stitching it on the back. And another thing, if you wanted to stitch the handle on the back, you could have done that first before stitching up the sides. Excuse me. Because I just had to, it wasn't too hard, and I was fine with doing it this way, but I just had to like pull up that one flap that goes in that covers the pillow and then stitch it that way. But I make sure everything's nice and pinned down. You can put extra pins just to make sure that it won't it won't move around before you stitch it, because moving all that fabric can kind of move your handles around. And I just copied the ones that I'd already sewn on. So here it is, nice and stitched. So cute. I just love that fabric. I need to go back and get more. Going to Joann's and seeing all the Disney fabrics, I'm just like, I want it all. You can't get it all. So I'm just putting my pillow in there. Just love the way that it came out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not. I'm gonna get better at filming these videos. I'm just learning how to edit the videos and all that stuff, so bear with me. And here's the cute pillow with the handle. So cute. I just love it. And I made a frozen one. You'll see. I'll put the picture for you. Thanks for watching.